evening, Dr. Proskauer.
Hi there, Brenda.
Tonight we're interviewing Dr. Proskauer, the author of Karmic Therapy, Healing the Split Psyche. And tell me, Dr. Proskauer, a lot of people wonder what happens in between lifetimes, and can you tell us how you can figure that out with karmic therapy?
Well, that's a great question. The period between lives, of course, is not a period when we have a physical body. And our perspective and our experience is quite different. It's not bound to the material world. We don't have the same relationship with time and space. We're in a spirit world.
Right.
And our perspective is one of looking at the whole picture and seeing what we can learn from it. So we are looking back, so to speak, at our past lives, and particularly the one we've just come out of, and seeing what happened there and what we can learn from it. It's kind of a digestion time. We're digesting our experience. And at a certain point, we arrive at an understanding of what we need to do next. The next course we need to take, so to speak, at Earth School.
Right.
And then what seems to come up over and over again in my work with patients is that they have a meeting with spirit guides who are like their academic advisors in Earth School.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll talk about, well, this is what I need to do next. How do I set this up? And the guides give them coaching. For example, if you want to learn about how to be more loving, you don't necessarily start with very loving parents, because they're handing it to you on a silver platter. If you need to learn about how to love, you put yourself in an unloving environment. You choose it so that you can learn how to arrive there yourself. In other words, anything that in a person's life that comes easily is not usually their area of new learning. And they've chosen to make that part easy so that they can focus on other things which are not so easy. And I think all of us know people who seem to lead a charmed life. Everything goes beautifully for them. They never have any problems. And from relationships, money, contentment, everything works out perfectly for them. There aren't many of those people around right now, but there are some. And these people are having what I call R&R lifetimes. They've come in for a little rest and relaxation between challenges.
Yeah.
And this isn't a time when there's much room for that. This is a challenging time we're living in. So most of us are here with heavy-duty issues we're working on, and we've set up our lives so that these issues will come out. And it's interesting, I might mention that the vows and decisions that we make in past lives have an impact on how we plan the next life. We need to find out the significance of those. We are, to some extent, bound by those decisions. And there are many ways your life can play out. It doesn't mean it's all planned in advance. One time I got a glimpse of the life plan for my life in an interim experience in between lives.
Yeah.
And it looked like a tree with all kinds of branches off the main trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And the branches all came around and rejoined the main trunk. So it looked like there were many different paths I could take, but they would all come back to the same point on the trunk eventually.
Uh-huh.
So that what I learned from that is I have many choices, but basically this is the direction my life is going to take me no matter what I choose. That's interesting, isn't it?
That's very interesting, yes.
There's a lot more about this and many examples in my book.
Great. Well, let's tell everybody that your book is available at razorpages.com, and I appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you for your interest and for having me here.
Yes, thank you.